Alright, no turning back, we're streaming. Hi everyone, hello Vertigo. I'm logging in the server. I have not been online today, I don't remember where I was when I logged out, so we will see. Fair warning to anyone, especially anyone watching this later who hasn't been hearing me complain about this for the last few days, but my allergies are really, really bad. I've got really bad sinus pressure, and I'm a little bit wheezy, my throat hurts, and just generally sort of awful. So let me... I'm gonna do my best. Because I haven't streamed in a while. It seemed like it would be nice to do a stream. You all know the rules? Oh yeah, okay. I'm here. Let me know if the sound is okay and all that. Vertigo is online already. Probably that way at our little oasis. So, if anyone is new and doesn't know what's up, this is a very heavily modded server. This is my community / patron server. My microphone cable is bumping into my keyboard, and I feel like that's maybe going to cause problems. So hold on a sec. Let me just kind of move you. I'm knocking trays of pills over. It's chaos over here on this end. Fortunately, you don't have to see any of that. Very heavily modded. We call it no monsters all challenge because there's nothing trying to kill you. There's no monsters in the darkness. The wildlife is passive, so they won't attack you unless you attack first. But everything else has been modded very heavily just to make everything as difficult as possible. So it's all about finding a way to make the survival challenge actually challenging without it being dependent on combat, which I don't really enjoy in this game. So here we are. I have been working for... How's the audio on that, by the way? That's maybe a little on the loud side, I think. Just bring the master sound just a little bit down. If you can't hear the game sound at all, please let me know. I don't want it to be like at the same volume as my voice, because then everything mixes together, and then people like myself can't understand it later. So I've been building a path. It's winter. All right, I'm gonna head up north first. I am going to need my lantern. I'm gonna head back to spawn, so people who have seen this before will have some idea what's going on. I have not finished this this little staircase yet. There's some holes that need plugging and such. But its quickest way down is very far down. Coming up, it's a little jittery. I'm still a little bit annoyed at how Vintage Story handles going up steps. In real life, when you walk up the steps, you don't go you don't go like like that. In Vintage Story, they just make you go like really, really fast. Here we go. Which isn't how it works. If you walk up the stairs holding a camera, it might kind of bob a little bit, but it's not going to go Whereas in Vintage Story, when you walk up the steps, I think they fixed some of them, so they're not as... It used to be much worse. But when you get the real little steps, like the ones that I just carved into that, it's like riding on a car going down a cobblestone street. So, time is it here? It's almost 10 p.m. So it's going to be dark for a while. So this is spawn. At spawn right now, it's minus 15 degrees. It is December 35th out of 60 days. We got real long seasons because usually I have players who play many, many, many hours like every day, and I wanted the time to go by nice and slow. And then those players pretty much decided to skip this server. So we've just got real long months. I can't really change it without messing stuff up. But this is the work of Vertigo, who is online right now. Give a little wave to Vertigo. The butchery, which is gorgeous. I love it. I love how you used the trellis to make this little sort of dividing wall. It looks awesome. I love all the chisel work. I think we showed off the sort of... God, you walk so slow in the snow. So slow in the snow. Say that 24 times fast. Not just 3. 3 is not enough. Or 10, or however many times people do it. I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna give you a real challenge. 24 times. This is the forge. I love the chiseled artwork. It looks awesome. The little holders for the lamps. There's even one on the tree. Oh, I didn't notice this before. That's awesome. Is this? Oh, funeral bell. Dang. Oh, but those are... Yeah, there are still a few mushrooms here and there. I'm actually almost... Miss your northern base so bad. Hey, you can always come up. And the road will be done soon. I was thinking it would be done today, but then today I didn't wind up with a lot of time to work on it. Or any time at all, actually, until now. Yeah, this looks awesome. Vertigo's base as well, which we did look at last time. I don't remember if these ovens were here last time, but I remember noticing these the other day and being like, wait, have I seen those before? This is awesome. Look, there's a little storage. for the firewood, and the chiseled blocks are built like around it. It just looks awesome. Oh, they are new. Okay, I was worried that I had just like not paid attention last time, which is possible. But yeah, this is awesome. I love that. I don't remember what's over here, but I see a light, so let's go look. I love the use of the mix of the rammed earth textures, and you got vines in all the right places. I'm so impressed when people can take all these little building blocks, which are not necessarily designed for this, and be like, that would work as this part of a building. I'm just like, how do you see that? Oh, I don't think this was here either. I don't think this was here either. This looks awesome. Maybe this was here. There was something here. I remember you taking me over here for something. In any case, it looks awesome. It all looks awesome. I think that's probably clear by now. I don't think I'm going to go all the way back to my base, because my base really hasn't changed, other than the food stores. That is new too. Okay, it was just a few barrels. I feel better now, thanks. I feel reassured. It is true that I miss a lot of stuff sometimes, but I didn't miss that. Excellent. Yeah, my food stores are a little bit lower. We are going to have to probably start finding food in the south, because all the food I stored up as best I could, I'm having to eat it all very quickly because it's all starting to get ready to rot. Even with minus 18 degrees now. So there's piles and piles of pies, most of which are good for quite a while, for the time being. I've already eaten a bunch of them. I brought a ton of food to the south, to the oasis, to clean this area up here. But this is the first time I'm showing the path, and I think this will be the first time we're showing the oasis itself. We're calling it an oasis. It's not really an oasis, but it's... So this is where we always came to get peridotite, and there's olivine down that way. I got some chromite here. This is where our andesite is. Just a bunch of stuff. But we are quite far to the south. Don't remember how many blocks. It's a couple thousand, I think, south of spawn. We're very much not in a tropical area here, but it is... It was, there was no snow here. Look at this. It's not how it works. That's not how people walk. Anyway, we, started a sentence again, you guys, and then I thought of something, and then the sentence went away before I could finish it. But in any case, right, it wasn't snowing here for like a month after it started snowing at spawn. It is now, as you can see, snowing. It is below freezing now, but not nearly as far below freezing. Now what I can do... Oh, my inventory's full of junk. I think I finished my work here yesterday, and then I just sort of logged out. Oh, and I found a dead raccoon. Should have left that up there. Oh well. It'll be good for a long time to leave it on the ground. It's cold out. Got tons of soil here. Oh, I used these. Okay, hold on a sec. Brief inventory management. I've set up my little station here. All this stuff is kind of temporary. I've got a barrel of fresh well water, so I can sate my thirst. Firewood there for some reason, some logs. Basically, I've been trying to blaze a trail from here, this translocator. Right, and what I was going to do, I do have a JPS. We are using a fork of the Craftable Cartography mod, which makes the JPS a helmet that you have to wear, and you have to charge it up. Hello, Super the Underdog, welcome. You have to charge it up with temporal gears, and I kind of regret that. It's a little bit late to go back and change it now, because we've got all the items. Because one gear only lasts for 12 days, which is not a very long time. So this one, it only uses the fuel when you're wearing it, at least, so I can just keep it in my inventory and just kind of throw it on when I want it, but I can't keep it on all the time. But... spawn is... Here we go. Alright, spawn is right... The heck? Do I not have spawn? Sure I do. Confused now. Am I just too far north? No, that's way too far south. Okay, wait, this is the fields that Bones made. So spawn is gonna be right over. Is it just here? No, 'cause we're not on the water. Oh, here it is. Goodness gracious. Losing my mind. It's not difficult to spot. I don't know. I guess when you're zoomed out like that, it is difficult to spot. Okay, anyway. Here's spawn. Here's a little building I made just for hangouts, which we used once for a stream. But it was still fun. We used that in the Solstice. There's, this is, Yar's and Papa's house. And then we've got, this is, Bones, not Bones, this is Vertigo's stuff down here. And then this is the road to the translocator, which is down here, and then we came through. Okay, sorted out. Now, the translocator is here. This is where it took us. So we're about 5,500, a little bit more than 5,500 blocks south, which is quite a ways. And then the oasis, where we are going to, down here, is almost 8,000 blocks. So that's, what, 2,500 blocks of road? If you go in a straight line just on the y-axis. Obviously it's also a little bit to the, not the y-axis, I guess that's the z-axis. I've always hated that. I've said this before and I'll say it again. The x and y should both be the surface and the z or the z should be the depth. It makes absolutely no sense that x and y, like, I feel like it must come from platformers or like 2D games when you're looking at like a slice and like x and y. I don't know. I don't know why it's that way, but I hate it. It makes no sense. But in any case, I'm not building like a big highway like some people prefer to do. We've had people do on servers in the past where they just kind of place the path blocks on top of the ground, which is totally valid and much easier. I'm choosing to do it the harder way and to make a more natural path that is going through. Now this is made a little bit easier because we have the Pack Your Shovel mod, which is currently on Dig Wellspring. Unfortunately, I don't know how exactly this kind of thing is coded, but the person who made the mod made it so that it's universal. It's not tied to the player, it's tied to shovels as a whole, as a concept in this universe. So when I switch to path mode, as I will, as we go to dig the paths, it will also change for Vertigo and for anyone else who comes online. So, minor annoyance. Only really matters multiple people are online, but you do have to check when you log in which mode it's on, so you don't get to the wrong mode. So what this does is if you have blocks on your hotbar, why are there logs right here? I thought we were finished with this. Actually, I should probably, while we've got the nighttime, I'm gonna go dig out some more stone. We got probably a couple more hours of full dark. And then once the sun comes up, oh no, wait, do that here, but. What? What happened here? There's a block there. It's not rendering. I'm not going to worry about it right now. This has happened to me before, and eventually it fixed itself. I don't know what's going on with that. This is my quarry. This is where I'm getting all the stone to make the paths. But basically, if the shovel is on path mode and you've got stones on your hotbar, and that's any kind of stones, so be careful you don't have like halite or some meteoric iron or something. I think it's a mathematics thing, like grid placement is an XY axis. I don't know, I don't see why. Because there's a grid, look at the map. That's a grid. It should be X, Y. Because the two coordinates that matter to you when you're in a game like this is your horizontal position on the world. And then the third coordinate is an afterthought if you need to specify how deep or how high up something is, which doesn't come up nearly as often. So I don't understand why they've got X, and then Y is your depth, and then Z is your... It doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I will be grumpy about this. I know it's not going to change. If I ever make a game, I'm changing it for my game. That's never going to happen. You don't have to worry about that. It's not going to be an issue. I mean, I will make games. I have made games, but not the kind of games where programming is involved, because I can't do that part. In any case, this was solid rock. I have dug all of this stone out and used all of it for making paths. Also, it looks like this is about to break, but it's not. It's got the handle durability. This is from the Toolsmith mod. We've got the tool head, the handle, and the binding. The handle durability is down to 525. I've got spares if I need them. That's the common way to represent 3DX system in Algebra 2. Yeah, the X, Y are usually like the main coordinates for the location, and then Z would be the depth. Nerds? Yes. Thank you. We are all nerds here. It just makes no sense to me, and my brain tends to kind of, because it doesn't make sense, sometimes I will like inadvertently be like X, Y, and then be like, no way, I have to go back and be like, no, it wasn't technically, legally, officially X and Y, it was X and Z, which for some reason are the two coordinates that we've decided are the main ones. I don't know. Like, yeah. I guess I don't really have anything more to say about that. It's just annoying to me, and I don't really understand why. I don't think it was like this before Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft, I could be wrong. Entirely likely that I'm wrong. But Minecraft was kind of the first game that most people have played. I'm sure there were plenty of, you know, lesser known or sort of niche games that were 3D where people would keep track of their coordinates as they played. But I feel like Minecraft was the one where the majority of people experienced having to give your coordinates to someone in 3D space for the first time. And I think because Minecraft did it that way, everyone was just like, surely that's just how it's done. And so when the Vintage Story developers made this... Alright. Ah! Wrong button. They're still invisible. Oh, God. Alright, I thought that it was going to start being a little bit light out by now, and it seems I was incorrect. Seems I was incorrect about that. I'm going to have a drink. I'm gonna have some of my hefty indigo milk cap king bolete stew. Mushroom stew. I'm using up all my mushrooms that I've been storing up in my little hobbit hole because I'll have some water. Everything's starting to spoil. I'm having to cook it all up into pies and stuff. There's 2 liters in here. Top that up with the 3-liter maximum. And, okay, I'm starting to be able to see a little bit. I feel like I should wait until it's a little bit lighter out before I go. And, oh, her eye is grown. This wasn't grown last time I was online. The invisible block related to snow? I don't think so, no. Because these had snow on them before, and I could see them. And they're not just invisible. I'm walking straight through. I have the step up mod, so I step up anyway. But I'm not... Yeah, it's like it's treating it like it's not there. Very strange. I had some serious issues yesterday where in some areas there would just be like 7 or 8 chunks around me that just suddenly stopped rendering. And chunks in this game are not the full vertical slice, it's just like a 32 by 32 by 32 cube. And so there were just random holes around me, and like the terrain was still, there was still collision. I couldn't see where I was going. It was awful. I'm not sure what's up with that. I don't usually have trouble with that kind of like rendering stuff in Vintage Story, so I'm not sure. Anyway, it looks like it's getting a little lighter out. So let's take the path as far as it has gone. Start the timer. This has been like the last week that I've just like been doing this. Oh gosh, my voice. My throat hurts, you guys. Really strange. Yeah, I don't know if it's just that I've been going back and forth so much and loading a lot of chunks over and over again. I don't know if it's something to do with the chisel mod. I mean, the chunks that weren't rendering definitely had nothing to do with the chisel, but I had been chiseling all of those stairs right before I was traveling. I don't know if it like... if the rendering in the game was just like, too much. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Hopefully it won't happen while I'm streaming because it was giving me a little bit of motion sickness. It was only happening near the very end of the path, so... And actually, in areas where I hadn't even started making the path yet, because I was trying to figure out where to go next, which is actually going to be a bit of a challenge. I think I'm going to have to dig a tunnel, because the last sort of bit of this area before it opens up into a clearing is very hilly and very forested. So, let's see. By the way, I'm gonna walk past it. There's a lot of anyone who does play on this server or who thinks you might join us, please do. Take note, there's like freshwater mussels here, and there's a whole bunch of mushrooms on trees that I haven't harvested yet. There's a ton of these bearded teeth here. Bearded tooths? Bearded teeth. What's the correct pluralization, do you think? Obviously tooth teeth, but it's not a tooth. It's a mushroom. It's like a computer mouse. Technically, the correct plural is computer mouses, even though everybody says mice anyway. Funny mushroom. Mushrooms. Mushrooms are cool. I like them a lot. I don't know if anyone's picked up on that. I got a thing for mushrooms. I respect the mushrooms. This is nice, taking a nice long walk as the sun rises. Also, there's been a lot of berry bushes around. I think pretty much all the berry bushes near the path are picked clean at this point. Most of them were before I even got here, so either raccoons got them, or other players picked them, or maybe I grabbed some of them on the way before, or maybe it just got too cold and all the berries kind of disappeared. But there is food around in this area. At spawn, there's basically no food left. You can try to hunt. There's not a lot of animals. There are all of the like pigs that Bones was breeding. There's tons of pigs that we could slaughter for meat and fat and bones and stuff. Oh, fox. Hello, little fox. It's just a little guy. Need to be turning the lantern on anymore? Okay. As you can see, even here, like before, this was very warm. It's now -5 even here. Slightly concerning. We may actually get snow on the coconut trees. Down at the oasis. I don't think it's going to get much colder than it is now, though. I think pretty soon the temperature should start increasing again, theoretically. Actually, I'm not sure about that. Now that I say that. I'm trying to remember past playthroughs. Never had months this long in the game. And we really feeling a lot more than usual the winter. Oh, so here's a little landmark I built. Is road closed, use detour. Originally, I had the path going this way, and I got a little ways. We can follow this and see how far I got. I don't think it was too far. And then I started looking at the map, and I realized like I'm just straight up going the wrong way here. Like I keep veering to the west, but we actually need to go east. And I think I thought, like, maybe if I went this way, I could skip all of the hills and stuff that are going to be a pain to get through. And no, I was wrong. There's hills over here as well. So I could tear up the whole path and everything. If somebody wants to do that, feel free. But I thought it would be funnier to just have a road closed sign and just leave it for now. Maybe we can build something out here. I don't know. If anyone wants a road to go this way. Oh gosh, I even tunneled through a little hill here. Once I get to the end, I'll open my map and I'll show you why I decided to go back. I think this is the end right here. Yeah. So, the reason why I decided to forget all of this work is because I'm heading this way, and then it's all big hills right here, and it's all big hills over here as well. But it seems that's going to happen either way. But we're like way over here. Whereas, keeping in mind, the purpose of this path is to make it easier to go back and forth between spawn and our little oasis down here. And if I'm adding an extra curve to the west, that's just going to make the trip longer. So it's like, actually, I kind of went through and I looked at the map. I was like, actually, I can kind of get a path through here and through here. And so, yeah. This part of the path is canceled. If somebody wants to do anything with it, it's all yours. I don't care what happens to it now. We'll go back to the intersection, and we'll take the correct path, which goes a better way. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys, my throat absolutely killing me. You know what I might do here? Just can I... Hold on. Got some eucalyptus candy, it might help a little bit. You will have to listen to me talking with the candy in my mouth, for which I apologize. Oh, sorry, louder than I thought it was gonna be. That might be better than listening to me coughing and choking. Or maybe we'll get both, who knows? Maybe this won't even help. You can also watch me stick it in my cheek like a hamster, so there's that benefit as well. Yeah, even down here, -2 degrees. It's nuts. Wait until you all see, those of you who haven't seen yet, wait until you see how quickly the temperature in the biome changes between completely covered with snow and coconut trees. It's like 200 blocks or something. Alright, so head down this way now. Take a more easterly direction. I have been kind of enjoying this. I'd be lying if I said I haven't been sort of avoiding real life responsibilities by working on this path. Because it's so easy, it's like, it requires just enough thought, because you gotta kind of figure out where to go, and then clear the way, and do a little terraforming and stuff. Some mushrooms here, deer ear, and some poisonous berries, which you should not eat. Like, it requires just enough engagement that your mind can't really wander. But also, it doesn't require enough thought that you really have to focus or think very hard. It's perfect when you're trying to shirk real-life responsibilities. Nice thing to do over winter. And I've also been thinking as I go, like, I keep seeing spots where I'll be like, oh, it'd be really nice to put a little hut right there. Or any mushrooms are on some of these trees. Here we go. This is the end. So, again, I will show you where we are. We were way over here somewhere. I don't remember now. Over here somewhere. Now we're way over here. And this part is going to be real easy. It's mostly flat. You can just make pretty much a straight shot. However, this whole section right here is like one giant ridge. And it even goes, it's kind of hard to tell under the trees, but it really goes pretty much all the way. Over here. Here is a little bit less, but it's also, there's more like variation in the terrain. There's like a lot of little like dips and stuff like that. A second, you're not, this. Moscow Master 23. Ah. Sorry, your name was dark blue on black on my monitor, so I couldn't see your name. Procrastinate on college work and lobby for the construction of an impractical, time-consuming canal. Well, canal is maybe possible in the future. Right now we're making a path. Very, very long path. It's kind of shocking to me to realize how far I've already built this. But yeah, I thought about going through this area, but there's just enough kind of bumps and ridges that it's actually not really any easier. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to head this way and literally just tunnel through this hill. I think that's honestly my best bet. I looked over this way, and this is actually where I was getting all the missing chunks and stuff. I looked over this way, I was trying to find if there's a way to go around this ridge, but then there's just more hill over here. We would have to go really far to the east, and even then, I don't think there's really anywhere where there isn't some kind of ridge. Like, to completely avoid going through or under a hill, you'd have to go like way up here and then around, and then even there, you'd have to go way down here before you could find a way over. But I got a pick. I can tunnel. So we're gonna aim for over here, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll make it work one way or another. So basically, what I've been doing is just kind of like look ahead a little ways, try to figure out where am I roughly trying to go. I'm kind of roughly trying to go this way, I think. Over this way. The less we can go up and down these little hills, the better. Maybe like right here. And then maybe straight down through the hill. So I got to do a little bit of terraforming. Got to cut down some trees and whatnot, which is all very doable. All right, so we're here. Come up this way. I don't know that I'm going to be doing a good job of this down. I feel bad digging up the forest floor because it doesn't regenerate, so when the grass grows here, it's gonna be really, like, not fit in. Getting frosted not far north of Oasis, oh no. We might get snow in the coconut trees, man. Alright. Go up here. Turn that out of the way as well. Then we go path mode. And it's easy as that. So this is how I'm doing my paths. I'm just kind of like winding my way through. Go ahead a little bit. Try to get stuff out of the way. Remove some of the... Oh, shoot. Remove some of the dirt if it's in the way. Alright, this is an iron axe. It can take the durability loss of cutting down a whole pine tree. But when the leaves are on the ground, they don't disappear when you cut the tree down. So you still gotta manually de-leaf or de-pine needle. Alright. There's a lot of these really weird trees. We have the mod called, I think it's just called Better Forests. And it adds a whole bunch of different tree generators to the world generation, so we get some really interesting tree shapes. And I think this is one of those, where it's just like, it's one block of the log, but then you can see like the wind has been blowing the leaves grow that way. There's a few that are kind of like that in vanilla as well, but that mod adds a whole lot more of them. Okay. This way. And maybe up. We'll see. We'll see. So obviously I'm only making this road one block wide. At least for the time being. I have given thought to the possibility of maybe widening it later. My inventory's all full. Full of junk. Make sure I keep stones on my hotbar. I could cut this faster with my axe, I guess, but... Alright, I suppose I should come down here. Thinking down this way, I think I see water here. Yes. I could build a bridge. I've done it before. It may actually be the easiest way, because it's kind of steep on either side here. I'll only do that. I'll do a little bridge. I've also got my footprints. I can follow my footprints to see, like, so I don't lose track of where I was going. Get this out of the way. Does anyone else ever, if you got like a cough drop or a hard candy or something, like tucked in, like between your teeth and your gums, you know? You ever suddenly get like pain in your jaw from it, like pushing too hard, or like, does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about? Is that just a me thing? I do have really messed up joints and a really messed up jaw. So, I will understand if it's just a me thing, but I am curious. These ferns down. There we go. Alright. Now, going downhill, it's a little tricky when we're trying to go at an angle. The stairs don't go at an angle. Could go at an angle if I used slabs, but I haven't been doing that. I'll do my best here. Too many flowers. There's too many pretty flowers in this woods. Never too late to start. Have to start switch to slabs. But I've come so far using just the stairs. I got a style now. I can make this work. Don't worry. I got it. I can do it. I can do it. I also... It just kind of bothers me when they're exposed on the side. It shouldn't. It doesn't matter, but nevertheless. Oops. That's the wrong tool mode. There we go. Nobody saw that. It's okay. This is gonna, okay. You know what we're gonna do? There have been so many different places where I have needed to just sort of like tear up a whole bunch of work and start over. It happens sometimes. We'll do this like this. You found the path. I take it you're not in this part of the path. Oh no, wait, I see your name. It's Vertigo, folks, coming to join us. Alright, I think I should put some fences here, actually. Oh, I didn't bring that axe. Okay. You can't use the forest axe to make... Hello, Vertigo. Oh, you look very colorful. I like your outfit. I should get a cooler outfit. Do you have a non-woodsman axe? No, I can just make one out of granite. It's fine. I want to make some rough fences, and you need this kind of axe. It won't work with the woodsman's axe, as I found out the hard way. No, don't worry about it. I got it. How does it work again? The other way around? Dang it, how do you do it? Oh no, this is like the 5th or 6th time I've done this. It's not an axe. It has to be an adze. You also have messed up joints? Okay, maybe it's a messed up joints thing. A lot of things, to be fair. A lot of things in my life are messed up joints things. Alright, we got some fences. Just want to throw up, like, fences here. I feel like this is a spot where people are likely to just run off the edge. You hate hard candy. Yeah, well, you probably wouldn't notice it then. That's fair. Oops. Not you. You are not called for right now. I think I'm gonna go this way. Am I out of stairs already? So what have you been working on, Vertigo? Down in our little oasis. Anything interesting? You know what? I will go this way. Because we're gonna go down and go across this pond. Let's finish the tunnel between my base and the main area. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was a bit of a pain going over those hills every time. Finish a shell for the public forge. Excellent. Most excellent. Oh, I like this. We got like a little arch of leaves here. Come down. When that Tuesday when you're home again. Sounds like a plan. You go over there. What do you think? Am I gonna make it all the way to the base today on stream? I don't know how long I'm gonna manage to stream. At least an hour, I generally say. At least make it to the clearing. But we're certainly pretty close here. Can you put upside down? No. That's annoying. And you can't chisel path blocks either. Alright, well, I'll just make a boring old regular style bridge then. Nothing fancy. I will also say I will probably keep kind of fiddling with this this path a little bit now and then when I have the time and the inspiration. But if anyone on the server wants to, for example, make a prettier bridge somewhere or build something along the path or just generally... Frame rate hates you? Oh no! Well, this is the area I was having trouble with yesterday, so maybe there is something about this area that's like... No. Yucky forest. It's a lovely forest. Oops. I didn't want you to go there, dirt block. Dirt block sounds like it would be an insult, isn't it? Too similar to dirt bag, I guess. Actually, before I start this, I should go on ahead a little bit further. Oh, it's right. I actually found some unstable fungus out in that field the other day. But it wasn't the one that you posted the screenshot of. Yeah, see, here we go. This is where it's going to start to get tricky. I really don't want to do stairs up and over all these hills. It would be too windy and too difficult. Maybe I come like right here and then just drill straight through, yeah? Can I even get here easily? Not really. Because at the bottom over here, it kind of like slopes up gradually. If I go straight south from here, let's take a look at my... If I go straight south from here, this is really like the biggest lumps. I think this is where I was looking for. If I go straight through here, it'll be perfect. That means I have to go left around here. It's getting dark as well. Shoot. I'm gonna cut some trees down. And be able to see what I'm doing. You know what I don't have is a bed. I feel like a bed might be useful at this particular moment. I'm over this way. We could always run south. We could go sleep at the little oasis there. I don't think I want to come around here. I think it's gonna be too difficult. Oh, we still got a little bit of sun left. Let me just see if I can... Maybe just straight through right here. Oh yeah, you had piles and piles and piles of hay. I saw that. It was impressive. Straight through here. It will be a really long tunnel, but there's no reason why I can't do that. And then just straight through the other side of this. I think that might be the play. Alright, I need some water. Couple of water. And I didn't bring any food with me, but I'm sure there's food to the south. Shall we go and show off our beautiful oasis? There we go. You right pick. I think it would be good to I don't really have any inventory space. I don't know what you're throwing, but see, like if you're just walking normally, it's not really a big hassle, especially with the verticality mod, to get up and over this. But if you're building a path, you want to go through. I know where to go from here. Just gotta get down without sustaining too many sprained ankles. Big mountain right there. Can't really see it right now, but trust me. Big mountain right there. A little bit of a birch forest, and this is a huge open plain that goes quite a ways. Got a lot of vernalized trees. There's going to be plenty of fruit in the spring, as long as the server lasts that long. Yeah, -1 degree. And this plain right here was very cold from the start. It was covered in snow, even when I was first exploring down here. There's just like this area that's super cold. And then there's this big redwood forest, and then it's super warm. It's nuts, man. Can't really see very much of it because of the darkness. But in the morning, I'll show y'all. Go back and dig ourselves a tunnel. Big vertigo. This is a sprinter. Ran ahead. I've gotten in the habit of not running during the winter just because I'm already going through so much food. We will be... Oh, hello. Hello. We will be able to find more food down here to get through these cold months once the supply in the north dries up. There is also, and I keep forgetting about this, I should let you know as well where to go. There's that farm to the west of Spawn that Bones set up. Bones hasn't been online in a while. I hope they're doing alright. Oh, I think they got a new job or something like that, and it was the same with Yar and Papa. Everybody got busy. Oh, there's tons and tons of pigs down here, by the way. If you want to farm for pigs, there's tons of pigs. Or if you just want to hunt a few, there's just going to be plenty left. There's also all the pigs up in the north, which we can also slaughter if we need to. But yeah, that farm has a storehouse for the food. And I think there's still a ton of stuff in there. Some of it may even have spoiled by now. At some point, one or both of us should head in there and rescue that food, whatever's left. Because yes, since I've been on for like a couple hours at a time working on this path, I'm going through so much more food than I thought I was going to. And I did set it up that way. That is one of the challenges that I did intentionally set up for this server. I wanted staying fed to be a long-term challenge, and it seemed like it wasn't going to be, and then I realized that the huge food stockpiles, all the stuff that I had foraged, mostly foraged, through the warmer months, and then like the mushrooms had stopped appearing and the berry bushes had all stopped growing because they got cold, and then I realized that all that huge stockpile of food was going to spoil before I could eat it. I did figure out the trick with the pies, which, if anyone doesn't know, and I almost am afraid to say this just in case the developers hear it, they might patch it out somehow. Hopefully they won't do that to us. But when you create a pie, first of all, that pie has a set spoilage timer. And it doesn't matter how well the ingredients are. You can take something that was literally just about to spoil and put it in a pie, and the pie is good for however many days. Then the raw pie will last a certain number of days. You can let it sit until it's about to spoil, and then bake it into pre-baked, and it will reset to the pre-baked spoilage timer. Again, regardless of how old the ingredients were, regardless of anything, as long as it hasn't started to spoil, it will reset. And then you can do that for normal baked, and then you can do that for charred as well. And then you can't bake it anymore once it's charred, so you gotta eat it. But that way you can get food to last so much longer. It's like you need to get into pie. Yeah, I mean, it is, I will also say, is a huge pain in the ass when you've just got stacks and stacks of pies. And you gotta just bake them. Only one stage. You're only baking one stage at a time. So it doesn't take as long. But because you're only baking one stage at a time, you really have to babysit it. Like, you can't walk away. So it doesn't take very long. And I've got, I mean, when I say I've got stacks and stacks of pies, I'm not kidding. I've got so many pies. And when I realized they're all about to spoil, because of course they're all about to spoil at the same time, because I made all the pies at the same time to use up all my ingredients, which was foolish. I should have staggered it. Because now I go and I check on my pies, it's like, okay, all of these have 10 days left. And there's a risk that 10 days will pass before I log in again, because there's other people playing in the server. 10 days isn't really that much time if people are getting into playing. So, oh, we need ropes. Oh, you got them. You've got it. I'll sort it out. Is there still food in here from what I left before? I hope it hasn't spoiled. Oh yeah, we're still good. Just barely, but we're still good. I need to put something down. Forget me not. Oh, the meat is spoiling. Shoot. Let me grab a bowl. What is going to spoil first? Things 12 and 13 days. 18 days. 13 days. 13. Okay, I'm going to go for this one here. Are these still the ones that I brought down from the north, or... Glad they haven't spoiled yet, although getting a little bit on the brink, aren't they? Make sure you eat them. One's done. Toss that in there. We need more space. Okay, my hunger is sated. I've been online almost all this week. Yeah, well, you said you've been really busy with life stuff, right? Yeah, I should come down and eat some of this stuff instead of going back up to the top of the path. Oh, here's your tunnel. Lovely. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountains. Okay, I shouldn't be trying to sing right now. I can barely speak. Oh, I love that. That's cool. Very nice. You can even see the stars through the water. Very cool idea. Nicely done. Oh, what we got in here? Cave. Oh, another translocator. Trick is going to be getting a temporal gears. I definitely have a couple at least. Good find though. Hopefully that will go further south. Because if it does, maybe we could get like a proper tropical place to live. Because this place is... Well, it looks tropical at a glance, but... Only 4 degrees even here. Alright. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't miss a whole bunch of daylight or anything. Oh, my eucalyptus candy is gone. I've consumed it. Yay! Oh, it's a beautiful morning. Do you want to show what you've been building over here, or is it still just a foundation? Ah, looks like it. It's gonna be your new house. I haven't started building anything down here, because I've just been working on the path and on, like, ferrying stuff from the north to the south. Is it 2 temporal gears or 3 to repair a translocator? Yes, please do share screenshots. By the way, anyone watching who's not part of my community, you can join my Discord server. We share screenshots from on here. People chat, people are nice. It's a nice place. Full of nice people. And yeah, we've got this little forge building in here. More chiseling. All kinds of stuff. Storage. Speaking of which, let me throw some stuff down over here for now. Just get it out of my inventory. Not really much else I can down, is there? It needs to go in a chest. Use anything here? Well, thank you very much. Storage here. I might just throw some leaves and seeds and stuff in this chest over here just to get it out of my inventory. Alright. We should, or I'm gonna head back, to try to finish up with the path. It'd be good to at least get a tunnel dug. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna fill up my jug at the well. Or actually, is there a bucket at the well? So yeah, here we go. This is our tropical paradise. There are some light snowflakes falling. Oh no. Look at that. Snow on the trees back there. There is now. Okay, good. Good. Glad to hear it. I came over here the other day like, oh, I'll grab some water before I leave. Oh, wait, I can't actually directly take water from the well without a bucket, can I? I think I can just go. Yes, I can. Okay. Excellent. Oh, there's tons of water in there as well. Very nice. Alright, I'm gonna show all the nice people what this area looks like in the daytime. But yeah, we've got this beautiful tropical looking place. These are all coconut trees. They do grow coconuts, which are a good food source. A lot of ADHDs trying to get it up and running. I know the feeling. Oh, and this is the other building you were starting to make, right? Nice. Proof and chiseling is next. I look forward to seeing what you build. Your builds are all so awesome looking. I'm genuinely like, I'm very envious, but in a way where I'm like, I'm so glad you're on my server. Maybe very, very slowly, over a course of years and years, I might be able to gradually pick up a few ideas by directly copying stuff you've built enough times that it becomes natural to me. We'll see. I don't have a gift for it, that's for sure. And I have been trying for years, and I've certainly improved over how bad I was at it in the past. A wolf, it is. No, it's not. It's a tree. Mature apricot tree stem. Interesting. Well, you're really incredibly good at it. It all looks awesome. So someone like me who, like, I look at all those little pieces and I'm like, they look perfect, but it would never in a bajillion years have occurred to me that that piece would look right there, or, you know, that sort of stuff. Oh, more drink. Still getting the hang of building MVS? I'd say you've got the hang of it. Can't wait to see what you can do when you feel like you've really got the hang of it. I do think it might not be a terrible idea to build a little road and a very quick staircase up on top of this mountain and store food up there. Make a little, like, cellar thing up there. Here. Tons of blocks I had no idea existed. Yeah. There are still a lot of blocks in Vintage Story that don't have recipes as well. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, by the way, there's a huge patch of red clay over here. You probably already have a source down there, but just in case. This is also here. Yeah, we just with there's coconut trees there, and over here is covered in snow. Another one south of the forge. Okay, cool. What's this? Unknown fruit. Shall see what you turn out to be. Got some dewberries here. Careful, those are spiky. I'm trying to, like, remind myself. Oh, 2 temporal gears is for clockmakers. Is that for the translocators? Thank you, Hexedian. Also welcome. Sorry, I missed your message before. So it'll be 3 temporal gears though. I don't think we have a clockmaker. Yeah, I picked commoner as well. I don't like any of the downsides of the other ones. I think the only tailor we have is Sparrow, and Sparrow hasn't been on for a while. Turns out tailors are important, because they can make the sewing kits. I mean, even aside from the nice clothes they can make with the Tailor's Delight mods. They can also make sewing kits very cheaply for repairing clothing. Next server will pick Blackguard. Interesting. I will say, next server is not going to be challenging the way this one has been. As much as I enjoy playing like this, there are several people who I believe would probably be playing if I hadn't made everything so difficult, but decided to skip this one. I'm sure they're also busy as well, but you know. think the majority of people don't want this level of challenge, so it won't be as hard. I don't want to make it too easy, though, either. But since I am probably, and I keep saying this, I actually really need to get my butt moving. I need to make a custom Vintage Story mod for 1.22 for the single-player YouTube series I'm planning on making, and I have a lot of modding to do. There's two programmers, I think it's been 2 people, helping to do some bits of code so that I'll be able to do things that the base game doesn't let you do, for which I am unbelievably grateful, because there's no chance in hell that I would ever have been able to do that by myself. But I don't want to, no big spoilers or anything, but this server has in part been sort of a round of testing for some ideas I had regarding messing with hunger. If anyone doesn't know, if they haven't noticed it, if you look in the bottom right where that green satiation bar is, saturation? Satiation? Is there a difference? It's got a lot of little lines on it. That's because our max hunger is 4,000 instead of 1,500. Yes, there's a ram. I've seen a few sheep around. I think they came from up on the mountain. There's another one over here. One big fella. Oh, where'd it go? I just saw it. I think... No? Oh, there it is. His little butt. But, yeah, feel free to try to tame them or to hunt them or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. Now we gotta get back to the path. This part right here is maybe the main reason why this path is so important as well. Because this whole area just has this giant ridge, which is such a pain to go over without a tunnel. So I was like, I'll just build a road. And I started building the road, and I was like, oh, this is going to be a way bigger project than I thought it was going to be. And then I thought, it's going to take me like a month to make this. And it's been like, I think less than a week, and I'm almost done. Procrastination is a hell of a drug. You can procrastinate on one project by doing another, then you feel productive no matter what. Never mind the fact that one of the things that I should be doing is like getting the rest of my taxes done and stuff. I'm not late, don't worry. I'm not due here yet. We're not too far west, are we? Wait, are we? Wait, are we? Oh, hold on. While I'm over here... Oh, that's a clothing trader, right? Okay, never mind. Clothing trader's not gonna help me. I'm just like instinctively going the way I usually went when I was going, hello puppy. Who's your good puppy? Who's your good puppy? Don't run away from me. This puppy is mean. Oh, you haven't seen that guy yet? Yep, there's a dude over there. Alright, now I gotta find my path, and I don't want to put my helmet on if I don't have to, so... Oh, building materials, that's right. That's right. Building materials traders are good for earning gears. They don't usually sell much of use. But, especially with the, where's my path? Especially with the bricklayers mod, with the tiny bricks, this is definitely not the way. Dang it. I find it eventually, but I don't want to spend all day. Oh, I was going the right way. Oh, and there's my fences right there. If I had looked just slightly closer. But yeah, what we could really use, I think, is another treasure hunter. There's one north of spawn. Okay. Am I just gonna bore a tunnel straight through over here? I think maybe I am. Heck it. Snow. Unacceptable. I should probably... on my part too. We're here to help. Thank you. The problem with building a one-wide path is that it's a little more difficult to figure out how someone can assist. Stay straight through there. Whoops. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it has gone by more quickly than I expected it to, because it turns out with this pack your shovel mod, it's actually pretty quick. Once you know actually the most time consuming bit is just figuring out where you're gonna go. You know what I mean? I think I might just go straight in right here. Is that gonna? Maybe I'll go slightly to the left, so I hit the big fat part of it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to break this black nightshade plant. Forgive me. Here. Enemy poison. Actually, I think black nightshade is okay. Some nightshade plants are okay to eat. Potato. Is potato nightshade? I think you might be right. Is tomato nightshade? I know people used to think that tomatoes were poisonous, right? Because I think it's because they're a nightshade plant. I think I might just go straight in right here. Or am I too far down? Flower of a potato is pretty poisonous. Should I go up a couple of... I need more stairs. Go up a little bit. About this high and then go straight through. We're doing it. We're making this happen. I'll go one more to the left here, so I'm hitting right in the meat of it. I had to refresh ads. On the stream? I think I may get in trouble if I give the advice I wish to give while I'm actually streaming, but let's just say I don't really see any money from those ads. So if you have any way around them, you won't be doing me any harm if you use it. Oh, you're back now. Okay. Yes. So just to repeat, just in case you didn't realize, I don't really get any money from the ads. I don't really get any money from Twitch at all, actually. Twitch takes a huge percentage of everything, even if you do get people trying to give you money. They kind of suck for that. Adblock doesn't block Twitch ads. I'll get you sorted. I'll get you sorted out after the stream. Don't worry about it. I feel like if I directly gotta get this part. If I directly speak against ads in general while I'm actively streaming on Twitch, I think Twitch might not be very happy with me, but I might just keep this up at this height, huh? I'm not sure how it works, but I know that they've got their little algorithms and whatnot spying on everything everyone does, so. I don't know. You know what? Put a fence under here. Ready? This adventure music going as well. There we go. Got a little support underneath it. Okay, now I'm not sure where I'm going to come out on the other side of this. I think this is the big thick chunk of rock, though, right? We'll see. We might need to build a little staircase on the other side or something. As long as we're like high up enough that I'm not gonna be like tunneling underground. Which I don't think I will. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come out the other side of this. Hey, Meep. Meep has been napping next to me. He's a little annoyed that I'm streaming, I think. So, for the sake of the viewers, I will put my lantern in my offhand. I see ya! Oh, I'm close, aren't I? Getting there. Good? Awesome. Oh! That was interesting. Yay! Well, hello there. Hold on, let me path this up so it gives us a nice speed boost. That's the hard bit done. The rest of the way should be more or less a straight shot. I don't know that I'm going to do all of it on stream because I am starting to lose my voice, but pretty good, man. So these blocks from my mistakes. My mistakes have become a beautiful tunnel through the mountain. Secret tunnel. May have to. Yeah, we'll go east a little bit. I just mean like I shouldn't need to do any more like major terraforming or like cutting down tons of trees or anything, which I've had to do a lot of on the way. Yay! I pranked you. You've been pranked. Oh, we're gonna have to dig up this spelt, I'm afraid. That's gonna go right through here. Sorry, growing wild spelt. Growth stage 5 out of 9. Oh, we got a bit of straw. Look at that. You want that? Here you go. A memoir. A memento. Not a memoir. Take this memento of the spelt plant. I'm doing on stones. I'm doing alright. I am out of path blocks. Or out of steps again. Fortunately, I got freaking tons of soil. Alright, so where are we here? We've got... Obviously we don't want to go through that. Let's head straight south here. Haven't been up on the mountain. Actually, neither have I. We could try to climb up there. Probably very cold. Yeah, let's come through here. Around there. Yeah, this will be easy. I'll probably finish this up like maybe tomorrow. Hole? We can't show that on Twitch. Go around the hole. Maybe put some fences up. Do you want to go try and climb the mountain? See what's up there? I mean, probably snow is my guess. My guess is that there's going to be snow up there. I'm gonna drink some fresh well water. There we go. Let's do it. This will maybe be the end of the stream because I'm losing my voice and I'm tired and my cat is a little bit mad at me. Or my negligence. I think best way up. Maybe over here, actually. Less steep. All that running you do, you're gonna wind up needing to eat a lot of food. Careful. Careful you don't run out of food because you got too excited. You know how to use all the verticality stuff, by the way? I'm assuming you do. I feel like we've been over this. Noom. Yes. Noom, he says. Soon he's going to be saying, I'm hungry. Oh! Careful. Oh. I'm so spoiled by verticality. I truly, if verticality doesn't update, like if at any point verticality stops updating, oh, there's more cave up here. I don't know what I'll do. The idea of not being able to climb anymore. I'm gonna go all the way to the top before I turn around. I'm almost there, actually. There's trees up here. Oh, that's nice. That's very pretty. Especially over in this direction. We got the pretty sky. We got some berry bushes. Do they contain berries? It is minus 11 degrees up here, by the way. It would indeed make a good, Oh, no. Okay, I think I'm alright. Because, again, disconnected from the server there for a minute. Oh, no. Vertigo's definitely still on. Having a little trouble syncing with the server. Oh, there's more sheep over here. Looks like there's quite a few, in fact. Yep, host not responding. I keep getting host not responding messages. I probably need to relog. But since I'm pretty much done with the stream for now anyway, I may just leave it there. This is very pretty, though. It's nice up here. Yes, and there's larch. And a fox. Which has run away from me into a hole, it seems. Oh, there's a whole bunch of foxes. There's a little family. Aw. Don't worry, guys. You don't have enough meat on you for us to bother hunting you. You're not worth it. Alright, yeah, I keep getting host not responding messages, which means either I'm being disconnected or I'm way out of sync with the server. So, Vertigo, thank you so much for hanging out during the stream with me. I really appreciate it. We'll get that road finished soon. Down to the, all the way down to the Oasis. Probably tomorrow, Tuesday, something like that, I expect will be finished. Goodness. Shut up about the server overload, you stupid thing. Yes, I'm gonna end the stream, I think. My throat hurts, and I need to feed my cat. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Come join my Discord server if you haven't. Let me just do the links. Links, there we go. Discord server's free, open to the public. We're gonna start freezing up here. And if you want to play on the server, check out my Patreon. It's just a couple dollars a month. Just try to cover the server costs, which are currently, I'm losing money on my Patreon, so it's only a little bit, and it's fine. But anyone who wants to help cover the rest of the server costs, be welcome. And you can play with us, and we'll have fun. We'll have a new server eventually on 1.22. I need to stop now. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks and goodbye. Bye.